Hello, it's Carla here and I'm with Severin. Today we're doing some work for your feet. Now this is great for plantar fasciitis, but also if you've got peripheral neuropathy or drop foot. So any of those sort of scenarios, or you just want to keep your feet nice. Okay, so first of all, we've got, yes, I know, it's marbles. And just putting that in the bag, and my suggestion is to tie it up because it's going to fall. And all you're going to do is just get the old marble bag and you're just going to roll the marbles back and forward. Now what I like to do is really make a focus on getting that under your toes if you can. Yeah, and see if you can try and scrunch the toes up. Yeah, nice. How's that feel?
Really nice.
So this is also nice if you've had a day wearing high heels. Yes. And so you might just do that. So it's a very simple way of just getting things happening. Now, the next thing I like to do is I'll just take those over there and you're going to use the stick. And again, you're just going to roll your feet back and forward on the stick. So look, you might just do one of these options. It's okay. But what I find is with things like the feet, it's very important for you to constantly change the sensation that you are experiencing, because after a while it gets kind of used to it, and you know, you can only eat white bread for so long. Okay, your body needs different sensory input. How's that feeling?
Yeah, good. Painful. Good pain.
And what you can do, if you really find that you need to, is if you can grab that and roll that behind your calf muscle, Severin. So, yep. Just like this, yep. And put your hand there, and it's like you're rolling pastry. Okay, so you've got the stick out, you may as well do it. Some people have got better. Now, you're obviously not from an Italian family, so you weren't very good at rolling pasta. So I want your hands, but you've probably got a better body because of it. You got to roll it up and down.
I've got the French tarts too.
And you can roll back of the hammies as well, okay? So, again, it's
we
just...
can have a cook-off one day.
Oh, yum. So, nice. How's that feel on your feet now? So the next thing that I like to do is I also like us to do some work on our toes. Now, what you'll often find is that your toes get stuck in like that, and that you can get a lot of pain through here. And this is not a good thing. It also means too, if you've got very tight calf muscles, it can mean because your toes aren't working, because the muscles of your calf are attaching there. So what I like to do is we do some work on trying to slowly stretch out your calf muscles, but also to strengthen your toe muscles. So what you're going to do there, Severin, if we can, is you're going to lift this toe up and down. Now, you will see that Severin's a little bit of a cheater. Can you see that? She has friends coming in to help her when we don't need to. Lift it up, hold, and down. Now, I can sit here and smack her, but if you're at home, you may not have someone there to smack you. So you may take something like a pipe cleaner or a pen and slip this underneath your toes, just to help you keep that there. And I would get her to do maybe 10 to 15 on each toe, lifting up and down. Now what you'll find is that some of the middle toes will want to help and come up together. Don't get too stressed about it, but we do want to see as much independent movement. And you'll see movement through there. Can you feel even your calf muscles working a little? Good. So now, if you bring this foot across here, dear, what you may also want to add in here is, I'm just going to get you to lift this heel up. And I'm just going to put this here. Now, some of you may be developing bunions, and that really is just that this toe is deviating or not sitting properly in the joint. So this sort of exercise is aimed to try and help you overcome that. So what you're going to do is feel like this toe's being pulled across by the band, and you're going to slide the foot to the side. Nice. How's that feel?
Yeah, good.
And back. Again. Now, I've just used this as a slider because it just helps her get a little bit more range. If you don't, and you just want to get a nice rough feel on your feet and just scrape all the dead skin off, you can do that on the carpet as well. But, you know, there, good work. Just 2 more like that. And again, I would do this on both sides, okay? Nice work, everyone. Can you just step off there now? And what we might do is we might just take this out of your way, and we're going to use just a little bit of sensation on your feet with the domes, okay? So I'm going to get you just to walk there, good, up and over. Now, the thing about these domes is that you can have all 3, and that could be a lot of pressure. So if your feet are feeling very sensitive at the moment, just have 1 dome in. It is surprising how much harder it is when you have both domes. How's that feel? Walking back and forward. And then what you might want to do from here is do the same thing. Yeah, just walking your feet back and forward. Again, exposing your feet to different sensations, and also just releasing the fascia of the feet. How's that feeling, Severin?
Yeah, very nice.
She has to say that. So then I also like, sometimes you'll find that you can get very stuck here in the little toe. Now when you get stuck there, you can get very tight here and also through your iliotibial band. It will make it very hard for you to activate your glute muscles. So what we want to do is just insert that just at this little sticky out bit where your little toe is. How's that?
Painful. But good.
At least she's honest when she says that it's a bit painful. Keep the heel back. Don't try and cheat your way out of the pain. Nice.
It is strong.
Yeah. And just up and down. You may find that for some of you, you might need to put the other dome just on this side, just to take some of the pressure off at start. Is that okay? Is that a bit better? And I would do that maybe 10 to 15 times and then slowly come off there. How's that feel? Sorry?
My feet feel more connected to the floor.
Yeah, and that's what we want. We want nice loose feet, but we also want strong feet. Now, balance is one of those important things that you'll find is your feet need to be strong and loose to have that. What I like to do next is to take our sticks, and we're putting the Makarlu in mushroom position, and she's just going to stand up. I'll take it a little bit wider for you if you can. You right? Now at home, please hold on to something, a chair that's not going to move or a bench. Now you're going to rock back and forward. Good. Forward. Now, make sure you have all 3 domes in when you're doing this. This has a magnetic base, but the 3 magnets just give you enough power in it so you don't slip back and forward. Is that feeling okay?
Yeah.
So then what I'd like you to do is march. Take this heel back and this foot forward. Lovely. And back. And I do this about 10 times. Once again, you don't need to do every one of these exercises every day, but try and choose 1 or 2 of them just to keep your feet nice and supple and mobile. Thank you.